What's up guys, it's Average Joel making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to talk about some Battlefield tips and tricks that will not only help you get better at this game, but also will more than likely help you enjoy the game a lot more too. I feel like so many of my comments from people saying that they can't ever seem to pull off the same flanks that I can, or that it always seems like YouTubers are playing against bots and their lobbies are so much harder. And I want to let you guys know that as far as I'm concerned anyway, playing the game for fun and playing this game for clips are two very different things. And in today's video, I just want to give you guys some real tips on how to enjoy Battlefield 2042, and to let you know that the clips that you see on most YouTube channels, mine included, are the best 8 to 10 minutes of 4 hours worth of playing and are in no way indicative of how we play all the time. The footage that you're seeing in the background will be pretty much uncut for the first like 6 minutes of a breakthrough match of my gameplay. Now, obviously, I wouldn't have recorded this gameplay if it wasn't already pretty good, but I just wanted to let you guys know that not every minute of me playing this game is me sneaking up behind 10 enemies who seemingly don't have thumbs and who can't see me. I want to let you guys know that that's not how real people play Battlefield, and if you're not getting these crazy feeds like you see in all these YouTube videos, you really don't need to be putting pressure on yourself and letting yourself enjoy the game less because you're not performing to the same standard as a lot of YouTubers, because 9 times out of 10 they're not performing to that standard either. But we'll get more into that in the tips coming up. Before we get too far into the video, I just want to remind you guys that we currently have a subscriber goal of 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I know seems pretty far-fetched, but since you smashed the last one, hopefully we can do the same here. Also, if you want to chat with me, give me ideas for videos, all that sort of good stuff, then a link to my Discord server will be down in the description. Okay, so tip number 1, get stuck in. Not everyone needs to play as Sundance. Now look, I can already hear you guys in the comments going, but Average Joel, every clip you've ever shown us has been with Sundance. And the truth of that is yeah, I do play as Sundance a hell of a lot because it's so much easier to consistently get good sort of 30 second to 1 minute clips of me flying in behind the enemy and getting loads of easy kills. However, what you don't see and what I don't show you is all the times that I come in too hot and accidentally smash into the ground and die, or the time after that when I come down, kill one enemy, and then get shot by the 3 enemies that I failed to see behind. The thing is, playing for these sorts of clips really isn't that enjoyable for a long period of time. I'm playing to get these clips to put in my YouTube videos, but when I'm playing for myself, and when I'm playing to have fun on the game or level up, I very rarely use these tactics. More recently, I've been playing with Mackay as an operator, and maybe throwing in like an ammo box or a health box and getting right stuck into the action. Now, one tip about Mackay that a lot of people don't seem to be talking about is how much faster he can move whilst aiming down sight, compared to literally every other specialist in this game. The amount that this guy can move whilst he's aiming is unbelievable. In fact, when switching from Mackay to another operator, it feels so sluggish maneuvering around whilst you're aiming down sight. Now what this means is that it will actually help you win more gunfights more consistently if you're moving whilst you're shooting people. If you're strafing from left to right whilst you're in a gunfight, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be so much harder for them to hit you than it is for you to hit them, and you will win that gunfight, providing that your accuracy is at least semi-competent. Look, the point of this tip that I want to give you guys is you don't just have to wait for a helicopter to be flying overhead so you can spawn in it and wingsuit down behind people. If you get stuck into the action, you're much more likely to have a lot more fun because you'll be taking substantially less ridiculous deaths. Okay, next up we have PTFO. No, really. Play the fucking objective. And I don't mean just for your team. I don't mean for the sake of your team winning the game. I mean for your own sanity, for your own enjoyment. Playing the objective is going to be so much more rewarding than trying to flank some little sniper squad that's on a hill somewhere so that you can get a 5-man kill feed. At the end of the day, if you're up there in the thick of it with your teammates trying to capture objectives, then when you do eventually win the game, it's going to feel so much more rewarding and so much more like you have contributed to that win. And on top of that, if you are with the majority of your team pushing an objective together, then 9 times out of 10, if you go down, you're going to get rezzed a lot more. You're going to get given ammo a lot more. You'll be able to give ammo a lot more. You'll be able to help your squad mates out when they go down and you can res them. And it really does help gel the whole experience together a lot better than if you're just trying to fly around getting sneaky kills on people that aren't looking at you. Look, I know that getting large feeds is fun, and I know that a lot of people watch YouTube videos where the majority of that video are these insane clips. But what I want to tell you, and what I need you guys to understand, is that this isn't the way that Battlefield should always be played, as quite frankly, it just isn't that fun for a long amount of time. If you get stuck in, if you play the fucking objective, you will enjoy this game 10 times more. And finally, my last tip for you guys is to just goof around. Fuck about, piss around with your pals and enjoy what this experience has to offer. I know that there are issues. I know that the hit detection, which apparently is getting fixed tomorrow, but we'll learn more about that tomorrow. I know that there are these things in the game. I know that the vehicle balance is very, very annoying and very frustrating, but there are so many things that you're able to do within Battlefield. It is a sandbox game, and you can really have some fun if you stop sweating your little ass off. Stop being a little bunny hopping, drop shotting, G Fuel snorting COD nerd, and just have some fun and fuck about a bit. Play this game with some friends. Put some C4 on a Jeep and drive it into a tank and blow it up. If you watch Jack Fragg's latest video, they put one of the bolts on top of one of the Condors or Ospreys or whatever it's called and tried shooting people whilst flying with the whole bloody car thing on top of the helicopter. There are so many different things and so many different avenues that you can explore within this game that will really keep the game fresh, exciting and fun to play. It doesn't have to all be about sweating your ass off. You can play this game just to have fun, and I promise you, if you go into it with that mindset, you will end up having a lot more fun than you otherwise would have if you were only concentrating on playing for sweaty kills. But anyway, that about sums it up for this little video today on how to have more fun in Battlefield 2042, and I really hope that this helps some of you guys, and I hope that you guys can at least take away from this video that this game doesn't have to always be serious, and that there are so many fun things that you can try out within Battlefield 2042. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end, so if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Would you rather lose your ability to speak or the ability to hear? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.